Hello. This is gonna be a showcase on 3 of the new units of this update. Finally, they have made an Attack on Titan update, one of my favorite animes. And today it's gonna be 3 of the gem banner units. I have every unit except from Ymir, but I gotta evolve the rest, so they'll probably be in a part 2. So for our first showcase, I'm gonna do Ackerman. The Ackermans. You'll see why. You'll place this one down. It's gonna be Kenny. He starts off with 80% buff. He's pretty good, to be honest, to place by himself. Like, he's a pretty good unit. I'll just do, how do you do? How the fuck do you do the view? I don't remember how to do the view. But yeah, he's a pretty good unit, as you can see. I'll turn on the effects so you can see. Actually, these are his effects. That's pretty much it. So he starts off at 7k. You'll upgrade him. Hold on. Upgrade him to the next ability called Trick Shot. Let them get in range so you can see what the move does. Yeah, basically that's it. That's all he really does. I'll upgrade to the last explosive shot. I'm do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But you see, there's 2 other placements, and I called them Ackermans, not Kenny, for a reason. You do second placement, he gets debuffed by 30%, but the new character, Mikasa, gets buffed by 40%. So her placement is standing at a 6,000. Mind you, I only have it at level 51. Okay, by the way, you can delete them. So, not gonna lie, he's kind of ruining the fucking showcase. Okay, then you upgrade her to her second move, Flurry Strike. As you can see, it's pretty basic thing. She has I'll read the unit passives in a second. And then you upgrade her to her last. She does 41k. Keep in mind, only have them level 51, so not their true max potential just yet. Yeah. So her unit passive is Faded Lover. If Aaron, which is Aaron, is on the field, this unit follows up, attacking the same target he does regardless of range. For every enemy in range, decrease SPA by 1% up to 20%. Warrior's Blood. This unit cannot be sold. Each placement of this unit is a unique Ackers. Every upgrade and previous placement of this unit gives the next placement a 5% damage buff per upgrade. See, so can't be deleted. Unit passive. Tricky Demon. On hit slows 30% and apply. Reset. On hit slows for 30% and applies bleed for 10% damage for each 10 seconds. There's no each. I can't read apparently. For 10 seconds, damage is increased by 80% by losing 30% damage for each additional placement this unit is placed. And for the last Acker or Ackerman, you can place him anywhere in the map because one of his passives is basically fucking amazing, and that would be the one and only, you can't fucking see him, Levi. Yeah, Levi is basically the fucking go. So that's his first ability. See, he just swings. Upgrade him to his Giant Slayer ability. He swoops in kinda and just does another slash ability. Very basic. Also keep in mind, I don't have the max level, but I do have a thingy-mabob on him. A familiar, a really good familiar. So maybe that's why they're kind of buffed, but then again, the unit itself is pretty good. Upgrade it to his last Flurry drop. Kind of just swoops in and does that. AoE circle. He's pretty good. Look, 51k to have him hit anywhere on the map is pretty good to me. She's doing 41k and he's doing 35k. So I feel like this is a very good unit. Again, I have blitz on it. I don't have anything crazy other than the familiar. Let's read Levi's passive. Strongest soldier. This unit can attack anywhere regardless of range. When attacking a boss, gains 40% damage. That's pretty good. Warrior's Blood, which is the same thing as all the other ones. Now that I've showcased the Ackermans, it's time to showcase Zeke. Add Yan. So first, when you place him down, he's a 3 placement, and that's his range. He has a little AoE circle, but this is what he does. Transforms immediately to the Beast Titan. This is the Beast Titan unit. To me, his head is fucking retarded, but you know, I digress. That's his ability. Starts at 5k. Again, I have him at level 41. Take this with a very grain of salt regarding the damage. It's just take a hint where it's around there. Like, it's around there. Second upgrade takes him to 10k, 15k, 20k, 22k until he gets his next move, Rock Toss, where he does 24k, which he turns into a circle AoE to a cone AoE, which is pretty good. Pretty good, to be honest. Upgrade him to his third move, Rock Spray, bigger cone AoE, where basically he just, you know, throws rocks. Again, still pretty cool. Upgrade him all the way to where he gets his last move, which is an actual move here. He does 45k. Again, he has 3 place. I just had a voice crack, but you didn't fucking hear that. A 3 placement. His unit passive is, hold on. Any allies turned via active giantification attack in unison with the unit who attacked in the. Wow, man, I'm retarded. Attack in unison with the unit who activated the active. This unit gains 10% damage and 5% range per ally converted for the first 3 times this unit is placed. Buff all giant category allies by 60% damage for 120 seconds. Meaning, if you were to have any Attack on Titan characters near him, they would get buffed for 120 seconds. Curse of the Shifter. 13 waves after active giantification. This unit is sold after using giantification, gains 50% damage and 20% range. Cannot stack. Meaning, when you use his move after 13 waves, he gets deleted. But then again, he gets buffed. 50% damage, 20 range, but you can't really stack it with 3 of him. It's kind of just a permanent thing. So, for example, let's get some rares. Let's get fucking John. Place him here. As you can see, John is very fucking trash. Upgrade him to max. Oh, 60 damage. Let's use giantification. John is now a fucking Titan, and he's doing a little bit percent of what he's doing. He's doing 28k, and he gets his range, I'm pretty sure. But he's still a line AoE. It doesn't matter. Basically, he's kind of the GOAT Monarch. I feel like he's very Monarch resistant. I mean, not resistant, reliant. Because I feel like there's a lot of other units who would do more damage to him. So to duplicate his damage would be kind of trash. Again, it's a 600-second cooldown. So after 13, you know, again, he is a 3 placement, so doesn't fucking matter. I feel like he's the second best behind Armen. I feel like he's really good. But I digress. Restart match. Last and not least, I think close to my favorite unit because how unique his ability is. Armen. Armen is a single placement. Place him down. Whoa, he's not doing no damage. But as you can see, these spots, there's a spot here that lit up. Is there any spots on the other map? No. Whatever. Let me put this down so you can deal with it for now while I read this to you. Ultimate Strategist. On placement, every upgrade this unit has Designate a placement location near the track around this unit. Any unit placed in this location has their upgrade cost reduced by 10%, damage buffed by 20%. Once a unit is placed in a location, the location is then removed. Meaning, those placements, every upgrade he gets to other placement. As you can see, those lit up. If you place them there, you read the buff. To me, I feel like this buff is for me to need to place the units in certain places is kind of trash. You to hear the voice crack again. It's very trash, but it's really just depending on how you want to play the game. Yeah. So his second move, again, let me just do this here so he could take care of that. Nuclear Giant, which is that upgrade. And you can see Nuclear Giant transforms the player into a nuclear giant, taking on the highest damage stat in the range and doing that damage map wide. Every step deals 60% of that damage, meaning he'll take his damage into his own. So let's upgrade him to the fullest, and let's use Nuclear Giant. Basically, we turn into the Colossal Titan and we do steps that do damage. Look, so I'm doing damage with every step. I'll skip a couple waves so they can spawn. Boom, boom, boom. If you have like a certain Monarch unit placed down and you copy their damage with Armen, I feel like this could be very good. But the problem is, it's a 600 fucking second cooldown. That is not ideal. It's not very ideal. But then again, I feel like he would be good for infinite. If you're trying to do an infinite run, maybe. I don't see him being used for story and challenges. I don't know. I just feel like he's not really useful. Again, he is a cool unit though. I don't like how his hair looks though. I'm not gonna lie, he looks kind of stupid. But then again, AOT update, who am I to complain? But yeah, that's pretty much it for these 3 characters or units. I'll showcase Reiner, Armen. Who am I missing? Ymir. I'll showcase those 3 when I've evolved them. I have them. Other than Ymir, I have to get a Ymir, but I evolve them and make a showcase as soon as possible. If you like the video, you know, subscribe, please. Pretty please. And like the video, pretty please. Pretty fucking please.
What's just a slurp just on a launch pad. Can I pick that? Oh my fucking god. I'm a fucking retard.
Nah, his niggas is playing for a fool.
Bro, clip that shit.